My name is Marquise Moore, and I created the Pro Qs. So the sole purpose of the Pro Qs were to combine three cleats in one, which you have here. You have your metal cleats right here, your motor cleats right here, and your turf shoes right here. The turf shoes are solely used for practice. You know, if you have practice on the turf or something where you can't tear them up with metal, you use turf shoes. And then if it's a turf field, of course you can't use metal, so you use those. When it's raining outside, you use motor cleats. And when it's turf too as well, they can be used for a couple of different things. And then you have the metal cleats that are solely used for grass and for dirt, nothing else. These are the most effective cleats, but studies show these are also the most dangerous cleats. If you look here, this is a metal spike. The metal spike you slide in, you can see I kind of got little cuts and stuff from the metal cleats over time. You know, you slide into a base, you try to lay down a tag, you got metal coming. And the problem that people were having with those studies showed that, you know, you can't cut as quick as you can in some moldeds when you're in the dirt. If you're an outfielder, if you're whatever, you get great cuts with these. Now the problem with these is when you're running, when you're running on a base, they're not good because it's dirt. So the purpose of the Pro Qs were for people to be safe, for people to have the most cuts, and to also save money. Now here, you're looking at a $130 pair of cleats. Here, you're looking at about $120 pair of cleats. And here are $100 turf shoes. So I said to myself, you know, baseball is a very expensive sport. You play AAU, you're spending $1,200 a year at least on just jerseys, training, stuff like that. Not even talking about cleats. Then you got hotels and you got all type of stuff. So I wanted to save as much money as possible, and $200 to me goes a long way. You're spending $350 on cleats when you can spend $150 on cleats, and they do everything that these three cleats all do. Another thing with that was it was space. So my sole purpose of space was this. I'm on my way to a tournament. I packed my bag. I don't know the terrain of the field, so I can't just grab a pair of cleats and go. I have to put all three in here. And as you can see, my bag barely shuts because of this stuff. You see what I mean? So stuff like that, it saves time, it saves space, it saves money, it gives you better cuts. And for a fraction of the price, I feel like it's a very good deal. What I'm asking from the Sharks is $500,000 to get everything set up, because I already have a partner pro taper. The bottom of the cleat is gonna be right here. The bottom of the cleat is gonna be a carbon fiber material. It's kind of used for dirt bikes and ATVs. And studies show that the grip, you know, the whole purpose is to grip everywhere, and they go on grass, they go on dirt, they go on wet grass, stuff like that, all different types of terrain. So, you know, the Pro Qs and Pro Taper, we already combined and made a partnership, and they're gonna be distributed from East Bay to Diggs and Hibbett Sports. And I'm also gonna do a thing where I customize them. So I'm gonna customize the cleats on my website, proq.com. We're gonna customize the cleats, give it more of a personal look, as far as general releases will go on Diggs, Hibbett Sports, and stuff like that. This is a very big market. You have over 15 million people playing baseball, Little League baseball, and parents love their kids, bottom line. So, and they will do anything to keep them safe. Whether it's, you know, you may have your favorite cleat that you love, that you worn for a couple years, but is it gonna keep you and other people safe? No, probably not if it's a metal. Or, you know, if you're using motors, you're gonna end up getting metals and stuff like that. So it kind of just saves time, it saves space, and it saves money, where you can buy one cleat a year, you can rock it out, and the next year you buy another cleat. It's a big business, and a lot of people are willing to get in the business, and it's open holes, because Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Under Armour, they all want the most money from people. So they're like, okay, we're gonna create 3 different types of cleats. We're gonna create the motors, we're gonna create the metals, and we're gonna create the turf shoes instead of thinking and saying, well, have the customer in the best hand. They don't, and I kind of do. I want to put the customer first and put them in something that they're comfortable in. And like I said, over 15 million people are currently in this market, and it's growing. And that's not counting amateur baseball players from the collegiate level to the high school level. We're just talking about kids in middle school under right now. So it's a very big market, and it's a lot of open holes where I can maneuver and get my product on shelves and sell, and we're gonna be the #1 cleat. And yeah, Marquise.